Hi everybody and welcome back. In this lecture and the next few to follow, we're going to look at how to modify attribute values. And there are several ways to change attribute values. First, you can change the value directly through an instance. Then you can set the value through a method, or you can increment the value through a method. Let's look at each one of these in turn. And in this lecture, we're going to start off with modifying an attribute's value directly. So as you can see here, I have the same class open from our last lecture, and I'm just going to change our name of our program here from setting a default value, which it was in our last lecture, to modifying an attribute's value directly. And how do we do that? Well, modifying an attribute's value directly is the simplest way to modify the value of an attribute, because we can access the attribute directly through an instance. In this lecture, we are going to set our library count to a new value. So let's just say we'll set it to 36. So we have 36 ebooks in our library. And how do we do that? So what we do is we scroll down to the bottom and let's just add in a space here, because this is the part we're going to modify. So my new e-reader.read library count brackets. So let's just change this now. And we're going to do is my new e-reader, so library count equals 36. Then we're going to say my new e-reader dot, call our method again, read library count. There we go. Let's run that and see what we get. You have 36 books in your Kindle library. Okay. So at line 29 here, we use dot notation to access the e-reader's library count attribute and set its value directly. This line tells Python to take the instance of my new e-reader, find the attribute library count associated with it, and set the value of that attribute to 36. Sometimes you'll want to use this direct method, but there will be other times when you want to write a method that updates the value for you. And in the next lecture, we're going to take a look at that. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next lecture.